Hello friends, this is Amitabh Joshi coming after a long time with the video of the concept of people for regional harmony. Friends, I have received an overwhelming response from the people with my idea of people for regional harmony, in which I have encouraged people to learn at least one Indian language apart from their mother language. Many people came to me and have appreciated the idea and have told me that either they are learning the languages or they are very keen to learn a particular language in future. So I am very happy that in this way the idea of national integration will move a step further. I have come up with this video, that too after a long time, because when interacting with the people about this idea, when I was getting responses from the people, one confusion was there among many people, that how they should proceed with learning an Indian language. Now the confusion is most there with the people who are willing to teach their mother language to the other people. So since in order to discuss this thing, to avoid the confusion of learning and teaching the language, how to learn the language and how to teach the basics of your mother language to some person keen to learn that language. For this is what for which I am coming up with this video. Friends, first of all, the question was how much time it will take to learn basics of a language. Well, I think that 60 to 75 hours are sufficient for learning the basics of any language. And as far as the Indian languages are concerned, see, we are living in such a cosmopolitan atmosphere in the country, whether it belongs to any part of the country, especially the metro cities of the country, that we are interacting with the people of every region, every locality. So the most of the part, like that of culture, the cuisine, the traditions, at least some part we are already aware of. So now 60 to 75 hours, say if you are learning a language for 5 hours in a week, you are spending 5 hours in a week to learn a language, it means you are providing 20 hours in a month. So in this way if we are proceeding, so 3 to 4 months will be sufficient for learning the language. Now I have bifurcated this 75 hours into 60 hours of learning and 15 hours of practical training. Now 60 hours, as a teacher, either you will be teaching a language to some person, or as a student you will be learning a language. And 15 hours must be kept aside for practicals. Like the student must communicate with the people, with the other people speaking those languages or residing in that region, so that he or she will be able to get a proper response, that how much they have learned the language, what mistakes they are making. Or the student must try to watch the movies or some videos or some audios in that language, so that they will be able to understand by themselves that how much they have learned that language and how much they are able to grasp that language. While interacting with the people in their own languages, you will be able to know the shortcomings at the spot. The people will be able to correct you, will be able to identify your mistakes and let you know. So 60 hours for learning the language and 15 hours you should go for practical training, either by watching movies or programs in that language or interacting with the people in that language who have that language as their mother language. Now, how to start with learning a particular language and how much and how you have to work for those 60 hours in learning the languages. Now we are coming to this part. See friends, I suggest you that whatever language you are learning, first of all you must understand and you must try to learn as much as possible about the locality where that language is being spoken, its geographical locations, its traditions, its cuisines, and other aspects and activities which are related to that language. So first of all, if you will be able to know the geographical location where that language is being spoken, you will be getting exactly the area where that language is being spoken. If you will be getting some knowledge of the cuisine, the traditions, the customs, how the economy of that region works, first of all it will create an interest among you to learn that language, as well as it will also be helpful for you in learning that language. So apart from getting the knowledge of basic aspects of that knowledge, you must start the language by getting used to the basic vocabulary of that language, the basic words which are used in this language, the basic sentences which you have to communicate with the people. So those basic sentences, those basic words which are most widely being used in our common activities. So those words, those basic sentences, when you will be able to know the meaning of those words, those sentences, how to speak that particular sentence if you want to communicate to the people, so you will be getting a basic aspect of that language. And more importantly, it is very appropriate that you should try to understand the alphabets and letters and the other basic symbols which are part of that language. Because once you are used to the alphabets of that language, ask your teacher to first of all teach you and explain you all the alphabets, and try to write all those alphabets of that language so that you will be able to make the words and basic sentences which you are willing to speak in that language. The another benefit of getting used to the vocabulary and the alphabets is that when there will not be, your teacher will not be in front of you, because you will be spending only 5 to 6 or 10 hours in a week with your teacher. So when your teacher will not be with you, with the help of the alphabets, the words, you will be able to read the content of that language. So even after your classes, you will be in touch with that language without the help of the teacher. Certain words, certain sentences you will be able to understand, certain you may be not, for which you will be putting some additional effort or asking to some other person, or again going back to your teacher in the next class and discussing with them. So the teacher will be able to know that how much you have picked up that language, so that they will be changing the teaching part accordingly or modifying the part accordingly. So friends, in this video we have understood how we must proceed with learning a particular language. First of all, the time duration, the time aspect is there, 60 to 75 hours are there, and if you are learning for about say 5 to 7 hours a week, I think 3 to 4 months will be there where you will have enough understanding of that language. Secondly, you must know as much as possible about the region in which that language is being spoken, so that it will create your interest towards that language. The third part is you must be well versed with the vocabulary and the alphabets of that language, so that you will be able to read and write. Try to read as much as possible the contents expressed or mentioned in that language, as well as try to write certain words, certain sentences in that languages. For example, you may write the name of all the states and union territories in India along with their capital in their language. So your teacher will be making corrections where there are. And you may write national anthem in that language, or you may write something about yourself, about your teacher, about your family, about any topic in that language. So in this way, with the reading part and writing part, as apart from the communication part, if you will be going with the reading and writing part also, it will be more helpful for you to understand that language. And apart from that, finally, whenever you are learning the language, try to speak in front of your family members or the people with you are in continuous touch, because they will not be able to understand whether you are speaking correctly or not. So it will improve your confidence, because when you are speaking to a person who is having that language as his or her mother language, you will be a bit nervous that whether I am speaking properly or not. But if you are speaking to a person who doesn't understand that language, you will be confident enough to complete your words and your sentences and your topic. So friends, I hope you will be following this practice and you will like this idea of how to proceed with learning a language. Suggestions are always welcome, because this is not a topic or an idea which belongs to a particular person. We are working for an activity towards the national integration, and I expect that many people will be having more better views of learning a language, or for suggesting how to understand a language in a more precise manner. So this is all with this video. Soon I will come up with another video on a similar topic. Till then, I wish you all the best for your ventures. Thank you.